Callie Means is the White House senior MAHA advisor, and we thank him for joining me tonight. Callie, listen, other administrations, famously, Michelle Obama said she was going to tackle obesity, and then she ended up selling out to big beverage and big food. You guys seem to be doing the right thing, returning people to real food, changing the pyramid, the food pyramid, so people are eating in the right proportions, more protein, more whole milk and dairy. But when are we going to start to see the results? How are you tracking this? How will we know that this is making a difference?
Yeah, Rachel, I watching those clips, I feel bad for the Democrats because I don't know what they're going to run against, the healthier food or the lower drug prices, because the Trump administration is firing on all cylinders to deliver both. That's a great question. What metrics are we tracking? And I think the answer came together in an event last week where we had Secretary Rowlands. She's talked about how, Rachel, you and I 2 years ago were talking about how it's ridiculous that soda was the top item on food stamps.
Yeah.
Just this month, states are now banning soda and candy from SNAP. Brooke Rowlands is driving change at SNAP retailers to have more healthier food. We are taking a sledgehammer to school lunch regulations. So I've got a metric for you. 45 million meals a day served to kids. 70% of the food right now is ultra-processed. That is going to be real food made by American farmers. On the stage at this event, we had the leadership of the Army. They are already driving local food production, real food production. Our soldiers are very sick. They're diabetic. They're obese. 77% of military-aged youth aren't eligible to join the military. We are driving change at the military. We had the head of the Prison Association, the Bureau of Prisons on the stage. We're driving healthier food for our inmates. We had on that stage the head of the American Medical Association, somebody that's not usually aligned with the administration, just like David Kessler, who had in the clip, a Democratic FDA commissioner. We are working with everyone to drive public health messaging about what everyone in medicine agrees is the most important public health crisis we face with ultra-processed food. We are firing on all cylinders here.
Yeah, and if you think it can't be done on those lunches, just Google or even look on social media how the Japanese put real food inside of their school cafeterias. It can be done. We can do it too. We did it before. And then we started doing all this ultra-processed food. I just love what you're doing. Can't wait to start to see these results because I know you're working hard and you're also on social media and impacting a lot of kids. I can speak to that myself with my own kids who are fully MAHA and love it. I want to move to this. This is the more serious topic, and that is the trans shooters. They keep making these headlines. We just saw it this week in Rhode Island where a trans shot up a high school hockey game. What's making them so trigger happy, Callie? And is RFK Jr. looking into it? Is it the SSRIs, the psychotropic drugs? What are trans people taking and ingesting into their body with hormones and testosterone? Could this be making them more violent? Because we can't ignore these numbers.
Rachel, the moment President Trump swore in Secretary Kennedy, he said, I want you to address the over-medicalization crisis among teens. I just pulled some statistics from HHS. 30% of teens in the United States are on a daily medication. Teen antidepressants, a psychoactive drug, has gone up 14,000% since 1987. Antipsychotic medications among kids up 800% since 1995. And stimulant prescriptions, it's Adderall, one molecule away from crystal meth, a very powerful drug. It's up 250% those prescriptions since 1995. We are poisoning our kids with ultra-processed food, and then we are drugging them at rates unseen in human history. And to think that this does not have a link to other issues downstream of that would be crazy. And we're investigating it heavily, and we're taking action.
That would be one of the most incredible things that we could see happen. All of us have been asking about this. Every time one of these things happen, people go, guns, guns, guns. No one wants to talk about the drugs and how medicalized and full of medication so many of our kids are, and how that there's a big profit behind it as well. Thank you for looking into this, Callie.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.